Hello guys, this is going to be a tutorial on how you can use filters inside of Power BI. So you can basically filter out certain criteria based on what you want to show in your charts, graphs, and all that. So the first thing we need to do is actually open our Excel file, the file that is going to contain our data. As you can see here, I'm just going to open a very simple chart, a very simple table. And what this table contains is basically just some names, right? We have here Sergio, Steve, and John, and basically the money that they owe me, right? So Sergio owes me $2,500. Steve, I owe $1,000 to, and John owes me $350, right? So we're just gonna click on OK here. Now, after the data loads, what we are going to do is visualize our data. And there is several graphs that we can make inside of Power BI, but for now, we're just going to drag the columns, which is the names and the depth. And now, as you can see here, what I like to do actually is show this in a different way. So I'm just going to go to stack column chart to change the kind of graph that I have. And I like this so much better. Now, I'm also going to change the name of the axis by just, depth and names. And this is starting to look much better now. Now, let's say for a reason that inside of this graph, I only want to keep the depths that are greater than $1,000, right? I just want to get rid of all the small depths. I just want to get rid of Steve, which is basically negative debt, so I owe money to, and I want to get rid of John. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to filters in here, and I'm going to select the depth axis, right? Which is the value that I want to filter on, or base on rather, right? And now what I want to go to is greater than or equal to, if I also want to include this value, to 1,000 in my case, right? Which is the cutoff that I actually set. And now once I apply filter, what you're going to see is that only Sergio is going to be present, which is what happened, right? What I can also do is set the value to 0 and set this option to is less than or equal than 0, right? So all negative values are going to be permitted in here. So basically the people that I owe money to, which in this case is Steve, right? So once I do this, as you can see, only Steve is going to be present now. So this is basically how you use filters. Thank you so much.